What is your why? Why did you even get out of the bed this morning? Why did you eat what you ate? Why did you wear what you wore? Why did you come here?
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of My Why. I'm Aaron Burrell. Today we'll hear from Jamaican women's national team and Rutgers University defender and midfielder, Chantelle Swaby. Chantelle is currently in her senior season at Rutgers, and we had the chance to talk about what it was like trying to qualify for the World Cup while in her junior year at school. We also got to talk about how her World Cup experience will help her this year at Rutgers and what message she has for future reggae girls. Here's Chantelle Swaby and her why.
Coming in last May, it was my first time with Jamaica ever, so just being there and not knowing really anybody but my sister was definitely tough, trying to make friends can be difficult when, even when you're older. So I just think being one of the younger players and very new was kind of difficult, but once I got there, and the girls were really welcoming, so it was really, easy to kind of adapt to that kind of environment. But balancing school with the Jamaica team was kind of difficult because it was in May and I had to try to finish my finals early, and because of my finals I had to miss the first week of training camp, but I was able to go to Haiti where the games were, going there a day or two before, then having to, try to start a game or, get into a game. But, it was easy. It was easy to kind of adapt to, so.
Chantelle has primarily played as a center back, but is versatile enough to play across the back line. Her ability to play multiple positions was something her coaches recognized, but what she didn't know was that she would be starting in the World Cup in an unfamiliar position.
Well, I was kind of playing outside back when I got there, or kind of before, a couple games before I was playing outside back. They didn't really know where to put me at, but then they were like, you know what, next camp we're gonna try to put you at holding mid. I'm like, oh God, I've never, ever played that position ever, especially at such a high level. Trying to master that position was I was kind of freaking out the whole time. But I knew I was probably gonna get in, but I had no idea that I was gonna be starting playing 90 minutes, and it definitely was very nerve-wracking trying to be very vocal on the field when I wasn't really too sure what I was supposed to be doing myself. So having advanced and experienced players behind me was really helpful to have, because they were really good at directing me which ways to go and helping me tell others where to go. So that was helpful. So it wasn't that hard to just adapt, because it's just another position on the soccer field. So once I got that through my head, it was fine.
Swaby spent the summer playing against some of the world's best players in France, gaining invaluable experience she hopes to take into this season.
I think that playing against the best players in the world is definitely going to be a great experience for me to have. It's definitely challenged me to push past levels that I thought I couldn't reach. But even in college when I was a freshman playing against these great seniors, it kind of was the same to me because they were probably going to go pro next year. So it kind of was the same, thinking of it like that when I was playing. Just kind of was also helpful because I was like, okay, that could be me in a couple of years, being a pro. So just kind of thinking of it like that really helped. Definitely going to try to score some goals this year, but just trying to be a leader on the field to my teammates, especially incoming freshmen. All of them know that I was playing at the world's highest level. So being able to bring that maturity back to my university, my coaches I'm sure will appreciate that so much, and my other teammates will want to have somebody that was at that level and experience that, just to bring it back to help the team.
And as for her plans for life after Rutgers?
Definitely want to continue. I want to enter the draft in the U.S., but also, trying to follow my sister's footsteps and play overseas if that's, possible. So looking forward to that.
The 2019 Jamaican women's national team has solidified its place in history. Chantelle, being one of the younger members of the team, is in a unique place to pass advice on to the next generation of reggae girls.
What I would probably give her, is to, live life in the moment. I feel like sometimes, I'm always thinking ahead of what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? But just trying to take advantage of, where you are in that moment. I feel like when I was in France, I was just always okay, what's next, what next? But I didn't really, sit down and be like I'm here. We're here at the World Cup. I need to just realize that and kind of block out everything else that was going on, that wasn't really helping me with, my game or, help me getting better. So I think just trying to live in the moment, trying to master, your craft in that moment, it will just help overall. I'm Chantelle Swaby, and this is my why.